Good morning, America, and good morning, whomever, wherever you are on this big planet. This is Dr. Turi. One more time, thank you for listening to my YouTube videos. Passing on some critical information today. The title of the newsletter, You Must Read, because I added some intelligent and incredible information that you would appreciate. The title is SOS to the World, Deadly Windows, June 30th, July 14. You've been warned by Dr. Turi. Okay, the reason why I did that today is because the situation we're in with the police is bad and it ain't gonna get better. In fact, it will never stop unless humanity reaches, of course, enough cosmic consciousness. But that is not gonna happen tomorrow, put it this way. So pay attention, because I put not only those dates, but the very specific Plutonic quatrain that is associated with those dates, and what I'm expecting ain't gonna be pretty. You know, a Plutonic window is basically, as I said many times before, the red carpet, the golden door for the reptilians to curse humanity with all sorts of death and drama. And if you recall my last video and my last newsletter, I said, be ready for terrorist attack. And we had this crazy lunatic in the UK that did some serious damage. Not to forget, of course, all sorts of dramatic news involving the police. I mean, you read the newsletter, you watched the video, I've been through all this. So be prepared, because during those windows, I don't want you to be a victim. So there is a long list of what you should do and not do during those windows, because you can still use those cosmic winds. You know, there is not such a thing as good or bad. There is good and bad. Like you have the good ET, the Draconis, and the bad ETs, the reptilians. Like you have two eyes, two arms, two legs, two sides of the brain. Like you have a day and night, God, devil, the yin and yang, positive and negative. It's all a choice. It's your free will to use your awareness, your cosmic awareness, to improve your own cosmic vibration and make a choice. You have your free will. Remember, the part of God in you is stronger than all of those things that I just mentioned. So make a choice to be positive. I'm going to be on the radio tonight, 6:30, with my good friend, Dr. G. So we're going to be discussing a lot of interesting things. It's going to be on the internet. So if you miss it, of course, you can always go back to the newsletter. And if I'm on the road, I won't be on the road before tomorrow. So I will put the live link for you if you missed it. So that's a good thing. Another stupid things that I saw, this is very, very funny. Men who likes cats are less likely to get a date. New study find. Believe me, I love cats and dogs, and I never had any problem to have a date. I'd say the opposite. The difficult thing for me was not to pick up ladies, to get rid of them. You know, it's as bad as I was when I was young and wild, but it is way. I had a great time. It's the beauty of being smart, you know. I'll tell you stories that you will not believe. I had guys coming at me in the bars. Yeah, let me buy you a drink, Dr. Tree. I mean, you the man. They never saw me twice with the same girl. I was so bad, you know. And this is where I realized that, you know, the wisdom that I have can be applied for good or for worse, but I always gave more than what I take from all those people in my life. I always give much more than what I could take. All right, hey, that's what you get when you have an Italian, French, wild hormones working. All right, I hope you don't mind my honesty. That's me, that's Dr. Cherry. So read Cats and Dogs in Time and Space and understand the reasons why animals are living with us. Okay, so as much as I entertain you, tell you things maybe I shouldn't tell you, I'm still educating you, giving you some spiritual food to make your Sunday a little bit better, or your Monday. All right, what else do we have? Temperature in Arctic Siberian town hit 100 degrees. That's a new high. Remember, this is a year of wind and fire, and that's kind of a new beginning. maybe a wake-up call of some sort. Yet Virgin Galactic will help train astronauts for NASA, and those guys will keep wasting billions of dollars to amuse those educated idiots who truly believe they're too smart to work like we do. Okay, and then they want to build robots. That's all they want to do. They don't want to work hard. So all hopes that you're going to believe that one day you're going to be going on Mars, and they need your money. The abuse that's going out there is just totally insane. All right, so you have an opportunity also to check on your president, UCI. So do that. But I'd like to mention to you that in August 2019, I wrote in my 2019, or should I miss Personal Dragon forecast, in prediction 9, and that's why I take the time to read it to you, because it's very important to realize what I wrote well before everything you see today is in your face. An explosion wave of racism will curse humanity further away from the realization that America is a country built upon slavery and abuse to foreigners. This dragon is aiming for all foreigners from all walks of life, and many will be living in fear and sacrificed in the process. When I wrote that, I did not know that George Floyd was going to be killed by this cop killer, Mr. Chauvin. I did not know that, but I wrote it. So go and check everything that I wrote in this newsletter. Look at the pictures of Teen 4 guys like me passing on supremism. Understand that the ETs are in your head. It's a psychical thing, okay? You have a reptile mind. That's what science have discovered, okay? It's real, it's there. You have that reptile mind, the reptilian mind, but you also have a draconis mind. But again, challenging the scientific community, it's something that's, it's like trying to stop those evil and infected souls to give me 1 star. You cannot do it. It's just the way it is. In fact, I got good and I got bad, rep from everybody. But I collected one from another idiot who was actually, saying that I'm not a doctor. I am a soul doctor. Okay, the accredited school that I went through is life. Life has not spared me. On top of that, there's a big difference between education, intelligence, and a gift, or in my case, incredible experiences. But those evil souls, they have nothing else to do. They are unconsciously slaving for the reptilians. And it's like love. You love somebody, and each time you're nasty, each time you're negative, you're sticking a knife into this heart until the heart literally disappears. Okay, or it's like a beautiful painting, a magnificent work of art, and comes one of these idiots there that has nothing to offer to the world but the nasty dropping. Okay, it's gonna go and then hit that beautiful painting until there is only a hole. That is their goals of those people. So read his comment. Of course, you can read my rebuttal, but I give you an idea of what I already told him, that I told other idiots who have nothing else to think about. So they read someone else saying something. They're not smart enough to come up with their own attack on me. So they copy and then keep dropping. So all they want is the numbers going down. And of course, the only thing you can do as a good supporter is to click on the link that I provided you to report him. So then hopefully, Amazon will remove it. But it doesn't matter at that point because, like I do, you cannot please everybody. It's impossible. Every human being has a very unique UCI. And those infested souls have an inferiority complex. They're jealous, they are envious, they are infected, they are victimized. They don't even know. They are totally oblivious of the reptilian effect that has poisoned their mind, their body, and their actions in so many ways. So these people are unhealthy mentally, and that tells you what's going on with the body. And these are the type who have cats. Who could never get a date if their lives depend on it, and they come and harass Dr. Turi. All right, my good friend. This is amazing. I just don't understand. But I mean, I do understand, put it this way. So again, it is crucial for me to make you aware of those upcoming SOS to the world deadly window. I do not want you to suffer the cosmic code jurisdiction because of a lack of awareness or lack of cosmic consciousness. And it's part of my mission imposed by the Galactic Federation of Grand Cosmic Order. That's why I've been abducted so many times. Okay, but there is a big difference between the reptilian abduction. Are usually very, very dramatic and very painful. Fire in the sky, for example. Okay, so now there are the other group of extraterrestrial will do also abduction, but for a very specific purpose. And in my case, of course, is to introduce you to the psychical phenomenon involving extraterrestrials, because the reality is those who are the experts in ufology are critical, they are practical, they are scientists, so to speak, and they cannot necessarily, first of all, appreciate what I'm saying, but that's the truth, okay? And I'm going to make some enemies with some of my colleagues, but that's what it is. I cannot help it. This is what it is. They are scientific, they are rational, their brain is wired to investigate the UFO phenomenon on a physical, practical, rational level, when it's totally not that. Meantime, conspiracy are real. And believe me, your government does not know nothing about those ETs, because they don't care if you're the president, if you're smart, or if you're on the reptilian infected idiots. They do not care, okay? They are looking for something, people that have what they need or what they have lost. It's a long story. I don't want to approach that. If you come in Shadows of the God in my UFO presentation, I will go through the details and do all sorts of things to make sure you stay young and beautiful and magnetic like Dr. Cherry. And make people jealous. All right, my good friend. I just wanted to bring a little bit of light, entertainment, and cosmic wisdom into your life today. So again, all we can do about those infested souls who are punching the beautiful artwork of my heart, whatever you can perceive it, is just to go and keep giving me those 5 stars. You drive them crazy, and of course report them, and hopefully they'll be eliminated. But hey, at that point, you know, I don't care. I just do my best. I know what I did. I know what I said. I know what I went through. It's all very real. And it, of course, only those superhuman, those who are intuitive, spiritual enough, clever enough, curious enough, will get to appreciate the truth that I represent and the reality of my mission on planet Earth. Until then, my good friend, again, read that newsletter, share it, and then God bless you. I'll be leaving tomorrow for the East Coast, and we shall see you again when I come back. Bye-bye.